Welcome everyone to First Impression. My name is Bob the Drag Queen, and before we get started, let me say this right away. Please follow my YouTube page, like and subscribe. Click buttons. It really helps. The algorithm helps to get out there. So if you want to support, please subscribe, follow, turn on notifications, and leave a comment. I know it's a lot, but I'd appreciate it.
Bob, where did you go? I'm trying to make you laugh.
I'm back.
Bob, look. It's the witch coven episode.
I know. You really braved your trauma to do this. And
You're an idiot and a moron, and I love you.
Did you do any gigs or anything today?
Oh, God. No, I just got back from vacation with my family in Montauk.
Tell me your wife without
So I hung out with
my
niece and my nephew, and we were by the campfire, and we went horseback riding. It was actually kind of fun.
This is the whitest thing I've ever heard in my life. We went to Montauk, horseback riding, cross burning.
Also, I just want to show off my glove really quick because I want to take it off. This is incredible, but it doesn't work because you need the heat of your finger to touch things. So,
Thorgy, you ready to get it cracking?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? You just went from being excited.
Bob, you look incredible.
Just so you all know, now we told you all we're going to be doing a live, and we've been doing them before without telling you, but this time we finally decided to announce it a few hours, not a lot. It was 2 hours ahead of time. But that being said, we are here. We are getting ready to review episode 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star 6. This is the 666 episode. This is the 666.
Dun, 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 dun. If you have just joined us on Stereo app, my name is Thorgy Thor, twice eliminated from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh my God.
You can't see me right now, but I'm dressed as Stevie Nicks because I was eliminated for my horrible, disgusting imitation of Stevie Nicks.
God.
Although I didn't write the song, record it, or choreograph it, and I looked great. Sent home. I'm not bitter at all.
Thorgy, Jesus Christ.
And joining me today on the Thorgy Thor show is drag queen.
Wait, okay, we gotta be clear. This is not the Thorgy Thor show. This is absolutely not the Thorgy Thor show.
This is First Impressions with Bob, and I am her guest. I'm her guest.
No, you're my co-host. Okay, I want to be clear. You're not my guest.
I'm your co-host.
You are my co-host for season 3 of First Impressions. So
perfect.
I'm very
love it.
Yeah, exactly. So off the bat, I want to know this. Okay, so who did we just eliminate last week? Who just got eliminated?
I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, it was Scarlett.
Scarlett, that's right. Scarlett Envy just went home. Yeah. By the way, Ginger Minj can finally sleep.
Yeah.
They're in the room. Yeah. Then we found out that there's a perfect tie. There's literally a complete tie.
It was amazing. Also, listen, no, I want to say this first and foremost. Since we've been doing this, I've been having a good time, but some of the girls have been writing a lot of messages saying, I wish you and Bob wouldn't hate so much on some of the queens. It hurts their feelings. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, Jan should have went home that episode. She was so horrible. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Also, no, but in all seriousness, I just want to say to those girls, did you see Ginger Minj's entrance frog look? I'm just saying. I don't want to be mean.
Listen, Thorgy, you're laughing now, but I don't know if you remember when me and Monet did Drag Race and the Tamisha Iman and the girl, they get wild.
I was so here for that drama. I actually texted Monet and I was like, Monet. And she goes, I know exactly why you're texting me. And I'm like, tell me everything right now. Love it. I was just catching up and I was like, this is amazing. I love the drama.
So my question to you is, do you think that Jan is being fake? Because this is everyone's being and because Eureka was you're doing the fake Jan character. And then Jan was do you all think I was at 110 the whole time? And everyone was yes, we all think so.
I think Jan is young, very talented, and very spirited. And I think that's really just her all the time. I think she's really optimistic and she's used to just being really the most talented person in the room. She is beautiful, young, gorgeous. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. And then when they're calm down, she gets upset. And I'm like, I think that's really her, and I think they're really giving it to her hard. I don't really know what they want from her. Maybe they want her to sit and churn a little bit in life.
She has not like toxic positivity, but no one's that happy all the time.
Like, toxic positivity.
I mean, she's obviously not that, but now she's like sad because she's getting read by the judges. But I think they're just looking for her to be like a little bit more like, this is, I don't know. I think they're looking for something. I mean, an overacting challenge is perfect, but I think in like a podcast challenge, it's not the tea for you to come in, dancing and singing the whole time. I really want to know, what do you all think about Ginger fully turning to Kylie and being like, I was about to vote. I was this close to voting for you. So Nick just goes, well, I'm just thankful y'all. Now you put my number, my lipstick in there, and then Ginger goes, well, just so you know.
Well, actually,
I was fully about to eliminate you, bitch.
And here's why. Here's why. And I was like, whoa.
And I would say maybe I could see revealing who you're gonna choose, because maybe the cameras could show who you chose, and down the line you don't want to be a liar. But bitch, no one knows what you have. She just chose a thought from her head that no one else had access to. No one would have possibly known. She was like, I'm just gonna let you know that I was fully about to pick you and I didn't pick you. What?
Yeah.
What is that?
So is that her like being like, you should like me and thank me in the future? You should. And I'm like, but you were the only one who, why did you even say that?
Why did you say bitch, that? Keep that shit to yourself. Like, I just genuinely do not understand why she thinks it is a good idea to say, I almost picked you.
She was in the same frame of mind when she chose the frog outfit, I think, for the end. Same frame. It was the same frame of mind.
And she started by saying, now I'm not going to lie. What do you mean you're not going to lie? Bitch, no one even asked you. No one was even thinking about that. No one accused you of none of that.
I just want to tell you how horrible I thought you were.
Something Eureka said that really confused me. She said, I had to stop and write this down. I want to be Kathy Bates, the bearded ladyfish, because I'm going to be so tuna. I'm going to pull the tuna anyway with the beard.
Every time she's on screen, she makes me laugh. I am so here for Eureka on the show. She doesn't give a shit what's going on. She's like, I'm just going to make this joke. This acting challenge was like through and through, like a little bit of like a, whoo, what is going on? I thought it was not so great, but I'm curious, comment below, what acting challenge was like the worst or the best? What acting challenge was like, this is it. This is what an acting challenge should be. Other than what we did on season 8, RuPaul's Empire was incredible.
Before we go into the rehearsal, I'm gonna address this.
Okay.
I don't know how else to say it. I'm trying to think of all of the acting challenges from all of the seasons. I genuinely think this was the worst one.
Oh, thank you. I didn't watch it until today, and it's Friday. So yesterday,
poor thing.
Everyone was like running like on social media. I was like, I don't want to know until I watch the episode. But everyone was like, this was the longest, most drawn out. And I found myself getting distracted while I was watching it. And I was like, should I rewind? It was a lot. There was a lot.
It was like, listen, if you are at World of Wonder, you're listening, this is my official offer to write and direct one of the episodes, one of those acting challenges for you. This one was wild.
Yeah.
And
it needed some dingy dongies. I mean, it needed something.
It felt like it felt like an entire episode of Coven. Like, it felt like it was 30 minutes long.
Entire episode.
Like, I started to be like, this is no longer a sketch. This is now a hostage situation, and I have to watch it to see the rest of the fucking episode. I laughed one time in the whole thing. I laughed when she said no wire hangers, and then
that was a funny little sketch.
She goes, they're actually velvet hangers. Yeah, we have them in all colors.
I also laughed when Eureka goes, I'm Eureka's fan! I was like, and then she did it again. I laughed. I rewound it just to watch it. And I'm like, I'm so here for Eureka. She makes me laugh. I'm Eureka's fan! I'm like, Eureka, you are out of your fucking mind. I love it so much. I will say this, though, because every single week you are like Team Raja, right? And I love Raja, too, but I'm not like, you're like really about it. And this episode,
not this week.
Well, no. I'm going to say, not to skip ahead, but at the end when she really, really opened up emotionally and like really just was like in tears and spilling her emotion. I was like, I like almost started crying because I was like, now I like love you. I see you. I embrace you. Love you. I love that she opened up. It's why the show wins Emmys. You know what I mean? Like people really do feel the fantasy. So
Raja, when she was like being open, I was like, that's tea. Like I love that. Raja, when she was, I don't know, this challenge, this was not her shining moment. I mean, I do think that Ginger was the best in the challenge.
Yes.
And I think that Trinity was the best on the runway. But we will.
Well, I know we're like skipping, but whatever. Ginger was the best in the thing, and not even the part that she wanted. That is, to me, is like a bow down to Ginger as like this brilliant actress who's like, there are no small roles. There are only small actors. So she like really stepped it up. She was the best for me. And then what happened? Boom. I was like, whew, doesn't make any damn sense.
It was also strange to see them giving Kylie, it felt like more takes than anyone else.
And and Michelle acted it for her. Let me show you exactly what to do. I was like, this is unfair.
It felt produced. It felt like when Jan lost, when Yara Sofia won the talent show, and they were like, we can't. They were like finding ways to make it happen. I was like, Jan should have won the talent show. Trinity should have won. Won the Super Bowl. Maybe Ginger should have won this challenge, but her runway wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. But I was like, I thought that Kylie was fine, but not to win the challenge. You know what I mean?
Not that it's like the lead character. I was like, oh, and she really fought for it and said big energy, and it just wasn't. It was such a big part that I was like, ah. Anyway, and then all the comments she got. You're amazing. I couldn't take my eye off of you. You're a perfection walking. And I'm like, what? Were you watching the same thing we were? I don't know. Love her, but not the best. Not the best. Sorry. Okay.
So Akira is going on and on about how she like believes in spirits and ghosts and curses. Do you believe in all that stuff?
Oh, absolutely. I love
really? Like, really?
Oh, yes. I have a ghost in my apartment. It moves things. I literally see things move in front of me all the time.
You also drink.
I talk to it. Yeah, no. Oh, yes. No, it moves in front of me and I go, ooh, okay, here it is again. And then sometimes I'm cooking and I'm like, would you like a meal? And then I make two and I lay it out and I'm like, you can eat it if you want to. Like, just don't touch me. I talk to the ghost all the time. Oh, in my apartment, I'm like, listen, I know you're here and you're moving my like pan back and forth, but like, stop it. Also, you can move my pen. You can have that pen. Have a ball with that pen. You can hide it in your little ghost castle somewhere in my apartment, but don't ever touch me and don't ever make me feel scared. But you can live in this drawer right here. And I give it like a drawer.
Thorgy, what are you?
Yes. Oh, anybody who knows me, I really do have a ghost that's followed me around. I believe in spirits. I love it so much.
Thorgy, have you been using the app? You kept being like, I'm going to use the app so much. Has any of that happened at all?
I know, but we only done it for like 2-3 weeks, and then thank you, somebody tipped me. Yeah, but the last 2 weeks it was like a million things to do, and then last week I was doing my very white vacation, which you like to point out, with my white family in Montauk on the beach. What? Just because we ate lobster.
Listening, I will tell everyone. We talked this right before we got on air. Thorgy went to Montauk. They went horseback riding. What else did y'all do?
We went pedal boating.
Oh, gee, I mean,
we played mini golf. And we got tan on the beach and ate lobster, and then we played hopscotch as a family. We do it every year.
Are you yanking my chain? Or did you literally do all this stuff?
Hopscotch, we do not do that. Just sounded like the whitest thing possible. But everything else, I do this every single year with my family. Yes.
Yeah, they watched Jeff Bezos go to the moon.
I really do carry on a lot with like fake things. All right.
To be fair, when me and my family get together, it is the blackest vacation there is. Like it is like we are doing the blackest stuff. We're in Corinth, Mississippi. We're barbecuing at the park. We're eating deep fried catfish with red hot sauce on white bread. My uncle makes shirts with the family's names on them and passes them out. And like hands everyone and like asks you your size, and it's like everyone's wearing these shirts. They Caldwell Riddle. What else are we doing? I have my aunts who always sit in one corner. One of them smokes cigarettes, and they just yell. My aunt Lisa always has a fly swatter. There can be no flies. There can be 1,000 flies. She has a fly swatter.
Does she talk about that fly all day? flies.
Oh, she's hitting every fly and she's yelling, "Y'all better sit y'all asses down." And so, yeah, I mean, to be fair, I have my family's country as hell. The runway theme this week is "Oh My Goth." They are supposed to be gothic, spooky gothic, creepy goth girls. RuPaul is really reminding the children she has legs. She's like,
it's amazing.
I have legs.
I'll never forget on your season when you were wearing, I think it was the Madonna look, right, that you were wearing? And she goes, where did you get this? Your legs are amazing. And you're like, I made them. And she goes, your pants are really good. And then like the next season, she had your pants. She did. She had your pants on. I was like, your shape is Bob shaped now, baby. She took a clue. She took a clue and she copied. I love it so much.
Okay, so Ginger Minj. Okay, the more I look at it, I don't hate this look. The only thing I don't love about it is that it makes her look, again, 1 foot tall.
I don't hate it. I think she looks good. Yeah.
I think Eureka looks good too. I think that Eureka, I will say this is a silhouette that we are starting to see a lot of the gown with the intense bodicing over the brassiere.
Yeah. See, this is my thing. I was like, And I live for Eureka every single episode. I'm like, she should have won last episode. I love her. I was like, I'm not a fan of like wearing a corset over a dress.
Trinity K. Bonet looks stunning. This is the best look on the fucking runway. This was the best look of the night.
She looked amazing. The train was. How did she fit all this stuff in her suitcase? Oh, she made room from the construction look that she wore. Okay. But she looks amazing. Amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
Clearly.
All right, let's go to, Raja O'Hara. This is not goth.
No. I was going to say, first off, a compliment. I love the way she walks down the runway. I love her walk. Her walk is so good. But then I looked at it and I said, you actually just look beautiful. If you didn't know the theme and we looked at this outfit, what would the theme be?
It'd just be lace. I would be like, is it lace?
Lace.
Is it pants? Is it corset? Is it straight hair?
And she loves a good pair of pants. I'm going to say that. And so do I. So I kind of love that. But
what was up with Michelle being like, this gave me all my goth girl dreams. You're so goth. You're goth. I was like, Michelle, girl, tell me your poser without telling me your poser. This was not like it was just weird because it wasn't goth at all.
Well, she was in the mind frame when she told Sonique that she wins. Okay, so yeah, Crazy Town. I was like, what? I almost threw my computer. I don't understand it at all.
Akira Davenport looks so. What is this made of?
I don't know. Well, I was gonna say right away when she was explaining it, she goes, "I'm wearing this thing on my head that hurts a lot, and my head hurts." And it's poking my head. I was like, oh my God, nobody wants to hear. It's like saying like, hey, how are you? And going, oh, I was just really tired.
Oh my God, Thorgy, that's literally.
I know, I knew you were going to say that.
That is literally being friends with you. Did you do any gigs or anything today?
Oh God, I really do just start with like, oh, you really want to know? But nobody really wants to know. But then I'm like, then don't ask me.
This Akira looks so fucking good
it's
here.
Good.
This look is amazing.
Yeah.
This look is I don't even know what this fabric is. It just, as soon as she walked out, I was like, this looks expensive as really
It's It's beautiful. She looks great.
Okay, let's go to Jan. Jan is
painted white in her face.
She did paint her face very pale.
Why? She looks the point. Anyway, I don't know.
I don't hate this look. I'm not over the moon and I'm not under the earth. Like, she looks fine.
I think it looks good. I think she looks great. I love her wig. I thought it was the coolest thing.
Like the wig is amazing.
It's amazing.
Jan has a great wig.
Yes, she really does. They're always like, they look amazing. And I like this black see-through. I like the cross. Like, it's stylized.
Kylie Sonique Love. This looks really great. I love this hair. I love those glasses. The only thing that kept tripping me out was that it was a dress and a catsuit. That kept tripping me out.
Where is it a dress?
Because, like right by the crotch, instead of like going underneath like a leotard,
like
it kind of goes down like a...
I kind of
like normally. I mean, I didn't hate it. It just kept tripping me out. Like normally, like if you cover up the legs, it just looks like a dress.
Yeah.
And I kept being like, I didn't hate it. It kept tripping me out. I like a dress slash cat. I've never seen that before, ever.
For as naked as she is, she's like, I'm going to cover up my crotch and my whole ass.
Okay, I want to... Pandora Box.
I forgot she was in the episode.
Girl, honestly, someone commented online, and I don't want to read Pandora Box. I don't know what she's going through, but someone said it looks like someone is paying her to be miserable. Wow. Like it looks like she just doesn't want to be on this show. Is that far-fetched?
I mean, that comment is a lot. Wow. I was like, woo. No, I don't think so. When I watch her, well, she's been very, very open about her like depression and right. She like tried to end her life years ago. She talks very much loudly about mental health issues. Am I correct? Right?
I didn't know that she was doing all that.
Well,
I don't doubt it.
Maybe that was in our private conversation.
Oh my God, Thorgy.
I'm just kidding. No, she has. If you look back, she has talked very openly about this. You know what I mean? Like she has. So she reaches out to people and she goes, I have struggled. She struggled with, right? She did. She talked about it.
That makes sense.
So when I look at her, when I watch her, I take it with a grain of salt always because I see somebody who has struggled and persevered and is still, making herself laugh and getting through each day positively and doing their best and making people laugh. And her wigs are great this season. I would say that is amazing. What you're saying is, if that's all true, that's all amazing. Yeah, she really
I'm just noting as an observer, it just looks like she's unhappy.
Also, I hate her, and she should go home.
No, I was like, geez Louise, she just looks so sad to be, not sad, just like maybe she's going through. I hope that she's okay, and I hope that she's getting whatever. I don't know what she's going through. Maybe this is the happiest she's felt in her whole life. But I remember being like, this. It just doesn't look. It doesn't look super happy to me.
All right.
That being said, this dress is fine. It looks pretty. It's not terribly remarkable, but it's a good dress.
It was very Lizzie Borden. I kind of wanted her to like be holding an axe because I liked her story, where she was like, maybe I killed my husband, maybe I didn't, and I got the money. And I was like, I kind of like the story. I just wanted her to have an axe or something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Would have tied together the Joan Crawford. I don't know. Would have been funny. Yeah. Can I borrow the prop that we used earlier? I would have done that. I don't know.
Also, don't ask. Just take it. That's the thing. Why would I never ask for anything? I just took stuff.
Take it.
Comment below, please. Which look on the runway tonight is your favorite? Which one is your favorite look tonight? So what ends up happening is Kylie wins the challenge, which I don't think she was the best in the challenge or the best in the runway, which is why it's hard for me.
But let's think about these comments. Michelle was like, I couldn't keep my eyes off of you. You were phenomenal. What an actress. Then the next comment was like, oh, you were made for the stage. You are a beacon of light. You're amazing.
The weird one.
It was so
the weirdest
odd.
One when Michelle goes, we got you there, and then Ross goes, no, you got yourself there. And I was like, do you not remember that Michelle literally stood up and delivered the line for her?
And then said, do this. I don't know. It was just like, I love Kylie. This challenge, no. And it was so odd that they just pushed her, and then she won.
They did it to everyone. It's the same thing they did. It's the same thing they did with Jan on the Super Bowl challenge. Mm-hmm. Same thing they did with Yara Sofia on the first week. Yeah. It's strange. Yeah. So anyway, she wins. She wins, and the lip sync assassin is Manila Luzon.
Oh, I love her.
And as soon as she came out, we were in a room watching together. Me, Shangela, and Eureka watching together, and I said, everyone do a shot if Manila crosses her eyes and if Kylie does a backflip. Well, bitch, everyone got
wasted. Wasted.
As soon as I heard that it was dirty, I was like, Manila, honestly, just leave. Like, there's no way.
I mean, I would have said, you know what, I'm good.
There's no way you're gonna win while Kylie has the entire, like, her under boob hanging out. She's already got a dirty look going on.
And the song was dirty, and it was like, this is gonna be incredible. And it was a great lip sync. It was a great, like, she killed that performance. I don't know about the competition. Manila was just there, looking gorgeous, but.
Yeah. At one point, Manila Luzon walked upstage, and I was like, she's gonna leave. She's like, I was like, oh, she's gonna leave. Okay, so Kylie wins the lip sync, and she chooses Akira C. Davenport's lipstick, which, to be honest, I haven't watched Untucked yet, and I intend to soon. I'll be shocked if anyone else's name was in that box because
that's exactly. I was going to ask you, did you think it was Akira? And when it happened, I was like, yep, there it is, perfect. It was time. It just made sense.
Yeah, I mean, she at this point, like, it just feels like there was no way she could have won the competition at this point because she was just so far behind, consistently in the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, let's talk about this. And then she's leaving, packing up, and Ru was like, din, din, din. This is a game within a game, baby. Stick around, which we still don't know what's going on.
Thorgy, we did it again. I'm going to be sad when the season is over.
I know. I'm actually having a fun time with you every single... Wait, the spirit's taking over. I have a good time every single week. This was episode 666.
You and your spirit, I love you so much. You and your spirit are great. I'm gonna, me and my little pale ghost are gonna watch Untucked now.
Perfect. Have a good time. I will text you this week. Have a wonderful time. Love you.
Work. All right. Bye.